course, this is ELBC outside broadcast team. We are coming to you from Nimba County, precisely in Yekepa, Nimba County. And several government officials have already arrived here, awaiting the arrival of His Excellency President Joseph Yoma Boakai. And of course, today marks the that's the official turning and processing of the power plant here in my we are coming to you from Tokade, Mount Tokade, here in Nimba County. My name is Melvin Stewart, and this is the outside broadcast team. This afternoon we have 3:30. We see an array of officials of government already in the convoy. This should be the arrival of, I'm sure it's a vice president, the vice president of the Republic of Liberia, Honorable. That's Honorable Jeremiah Pankun. His convoy is already en route to where this official program is about to take place. We earlier on saw the arrival of the Inspector General of the Liberia National Police, Inspector Gregory Como, and we also saw the arrival of the Minister of Labor, Councillor Kopa Debikura. Of course, this is the arrival of the Vice President of Liberia. We see the Vice President coming, and after which he's touched the ground, will be the next arrival of His Excellency President Joseph Yoma Boakai. From on top of Mount Tokade, we are standing firm and overlooking the entire mountain here where the processing is taking place. And we are told that this is the Speaker, Richard Nangbekun. Speaker Richard Nangbekun has just touched the ground. He's been accompanied by security officers. The Speaker Richard Nangbekun is wearing his helmet and his safety boot. He walks up. He's with the Chief of Protocol of the Republic of Liberia. And there he walks. There he walks. And he's going to take his seat. Senator Momo Cyrus of Lofa County is here. And several lawmakers are also in attendance. Very, very shortly, we will see the presence of the Vice President of Liberia, Honorable Jeremiah Pankun. This is a very huge attendance here today. This is quite historic, and we are told that this project is more than $8.3 million billion dollars, more than 8.3 billion US dollars, and this is Liberia's first ever iron ore concentrator. This is a great occasion to be a part of this afternoon. Several government officials, now the Vice President is on the grounds. Security detail in tight, well fortified, well structured program. Since our arrival here, we have seen a lot of protocols being put into place by the management of Arcelor Mittal and the county leadership. ELBC 99.9. This is the outside broadcast team. We are overlooking Mount Tokade. That's Tokade. in Nimba County, precisely Yekepa. The Vice President gets down from his vehicle. He's been accompanied by the Chief of Protocol of the Republic of Liberia. And there he walks.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to have in our midst the Honorable Vice President of the Republic of Liberia.
Vice President walks in. He greets everyone. Yes, of course. I'm here with our Upper Nimba County correspondent, Daniel Gate. And my name is Melvin Stewart. It's good that we have come to cover this event to let people of Liberia know actually what is happening here and what Liberia stands to benefit from Arcelor Mittal's operations. 99.9. Let me just hear from Daniel Gate. Daniel, I'd like to say welcome. Earlier on, you were on the television. Let me hear from you. This is your terrain. I don't know whether I'm getting the name of this place. Good morning, Tokede.
Well, thank you so much, Melvin. You know, this is a traditional name, so we can't really hold you in contempt for that, but the actual name is Togade. Yeah, Montogade. This is the mountain that we are on now. Like you rightly said, this is actually a huge investment by Arcelor Mittal. According to them, this is the biggest in West Africa. And once they have completed this now, they will be providing over 5,000 jobs for construction, and a little over 1,000 new positions have been created for job opportunity. The revenue that will be coming to the government now will increase from 35 million to around 40 million annually. And what is been coming to Nimba, that's a Nimba Bunk and Grain, that's a Grain Pastor County, it will increase from around 3 million to up to 4 million annually. And also it will create more job opportunity. The issue of, I think this is it.
I'm sure the president is already here. The president is
here. He will any moment from now disembark his vehicle. As you can see, his vehicle is just pulling over here. The security folks are trying to make sure His Excellency the President and Workhouse, embrace this event, obviously. So if whoever is watching this, we are also bringing this to you live on national television. So His Excellency the President is also here. But he's been accompanied by the Vice President who arrived a little earlier than him. But they were both in the same convoy anyway.
And the Speaker as well.
So definitely House Speaker also is here.
And several government officials are here. I saw the arrival of the Labour Minister, Concentrator, the Inspector General of the Liberian National Police, the Inspector Gregory Koma, and several other dignitaries of government and executives of Arcelor Mittal are also in attendance. There is milestone investment for Liberia.
So definitely, speaking of this investment being massive, that's why you have a host of government officials here, because speaking of the Labour Minister, this is an opportunity that will employ Liberians. So obviously it concerns the Ministry of Labour. They have to ensure that Liberians who are working with Arcelor Mittal are well taken care of, and that Liberians are hired, that new jobs are provided. And also having lawmakers here also ties in with the fact that this Arcelor Mittal have signed an agreement with the government of Liberia. It's called the MDA, the Mineral Development Agreement. So of course the lawmakers of this county, of this district, obviously have to be here at this occasion. Which also sends a huge signal having House Speaker here. Having the
distinguished ladies and gentlemen,
here, it means a lot because
I have the honor to announce the arrival of His Excellency Joseph Newman Boakai, Senior, President of the Republic of Liberia, accompanied by
the president is walking in
Mr. Lakshmi
Mittal. He's the chief executive. Once he steps,
I'm sure you can clap better than that.
We are about to officially start this occasion because we've gone we have 20-25 more minutes to 4. But it's a good place to be. My first time coming to this part of Liberia. I'm quite excited.
I think it's Daniel who should be welcoming you.
So anyway, I did for Anthony, so we will say welcome. If you're at home, this is Nimba County. To be specific, where you are, like we said, this is Montogari. It's located between Zuluwe and Bapa. And these two towns, they are for Zuluwe. Zuluwe is in district number 2. For Bapa is in district number 3. But then when it comes to the regional level, they are all on our Yame administrative district. So
this is district number 4?
No, this is district number 3.
Okay. Yeah. Who represents this district?
This district is represented by Neke Emmanuel Gay, but he's not here. He's in the States because he was invited by the United Nemba Citizens Organization, the UNICO. So they have gone there to attend a program. That's the reason he's not here, along with the 2 senators, Senator Inyantuanye and also Senator Samuel Koga. They are there, along with a few other lawmakers too, who came from Nema County, who are participating.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we please have our
seats?
seats
The opportunity to lawmakers
so that the program can begin.
In the diaspora, what they are doing for their people. But then to focus
we'll have a play of the national anthem
program, we have district number
before
1
we start the program. The band.
He's here. We also have district number 2 lawmaker, Nyagas Eflumo, because this particular area is also around his area, because like I said, a town is from his district that fall within this place, so he's here as a lawmaker from district number 2.
That's the voice of our Upper Nimba County correspondent, and Fred, that's Daniel Gate. But I'm here to see Fred Yegbe. Maybe he's on another official duty.
Fred is within the Tapeta belt, and so to see him at this time will be a bit difficult because from Tapeta here there's a distance. So that's the reason when I see Fred.
So let's go for the national anthem now.
National anthem there by the band players. That's the Liberian national anthem. ELBC outside.
His Excellency, President Joseph Yuman Boakai, President, Republic of Liberia, Honorable Vice President Jeremiah Kuhn, Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, the Honorable Speaker and members of the National Legislature, the President Pro Tempore, Mr. Lakshmi Mittal, Executive Chairman, Arcelor Mittal Group, ministers and heads of agencies of government, county superintendents, our chiefs, our elders and community stakeholders, the media, our Arcelor Mittal Liberia staff, ladies and gentlemen. We want to take this time to welcome you to our concession area, our project phase 2 site, for this unique occasion. Today in Liberia, Arcelor Mittal has written a history that will go down for generations to come. At this hour, for welcome remarks, we're going to call our CEO of Arcelor Mittal Liberia, Michael Vandermeer, for welcome remarks. Please put your hands together for him.
Thank you, MC. His Excellence, Honorable VP, Mr. Mittal. This is the biggest surprise in my life because I was not on this thing supposed to do. I actually just want to say thank you for all of you lovely people who came here today. This is a massive, massive inauguration, a massive event for us, for Arcelor Mittal, for Arcelor Mittal Liberia, and for Liberia. The work that's gone into here, everybody around here, the people here at the bottom, we are immensely proud of what we're doing here today. So my 3 minutes is almost up. Mr. Kleber, can I hand over to you? This was actually supposed to be your speech. You were supposed to.
We'll now ask our mining CEO, Mr. Clever de Silva, for welcome remarks as well. Please put your hands together for him.
Mining CEO walks to the podium for welcome remarks.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, President Boakai, Vice President Jeremiah Cohn, Mr. Mittal, all of you authorities and legislators, all the people here, welcome. It's a very historical day for Liberia and for Arcelor Mittal. We have been in this country, as you know, for more than 20 years. And now we are inaugurating this Concentrator, the mine, railroad, and port. It's an amazing project that all the effort, all the work for 10,000 people here, contractors, ourselves, that put this concentrate in this mine. And I think this pave the vision for the future. With these investments, more than 3 billion, with our people, we can value all this ore that we're seeing here. And that way we can concentrate the ore, we can value it, and we can have Liberia in the map of the great iron ore producer in the world. And we are extremely proud, extremely happy, delighted to be part of this moment. In this moment, a giant of the iron ore has born. Thank you all.
For welcome remarks from our home county, Nimba County, we now have the distinguished honor to welcome to the podium Honorable Kou Miampegono, Superintendent, Nimba County. Please put your hands together for her.
Superintendent of Nimba County makes remarks.
Your Excellency, President Joseph Yuma Boakai Sr., President of the Republic of Liberia, our Honorable Vice President, Honorable Jeremiah Cohn, the Honorable Speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable Richard Cohn, and members of the Liberian Legislature here present, the Honorable President Pro Tempore, Honorable Yombli Kanga Lawrence, and members of the Liberian Senate, our distinguished diplomatic corps, Mr. Lashmi, Mittal, and members and executives of AML here present, distinguished members of the executive, all current government officials, past government officials, our traditional leaders here, members of the Fourth Estate, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, it's always a pleasure to welcome you to the county that overwhelmingly endorse your leadership for this country. The people of Nimba particularly are happy, along with the rest of Liberia, as honor your leadership. Nimba and the rest of the country has experienced an unprecedented level of development. Your Excellency, you are welcome. It is with deep humility and pride I stand before you today to extend on behalf of the people of Nimba heartfelt welcome to this historic event, the official commissioning of the AML Liberia Concentrator plant. We are especially honored by your presence, Your Excellency, and our Vice President, whose attendance underscores the national significance of this milestone. Your presence inspires the confidence in our collective path towards growth and transformation. Today, we celebrate not just an industrial facility, but a milestone in Liberia's development journey. The commissioning of the concentrator plant marks the transition from direct ore exploitation to value addition, a key step towards a more robust, sustainable, and inclusive economy. We commend Arcelor Mittal for its vision and long-term commitment to Liberia. Let's not forget, it was in 2005 when our nation was still fragile and emerging from the ashes of civil conflict that Arcelor Mittal became the first major multinational investor to believe in Liberia's future. This was a bold and historic decision. For that early trust and the continuous partnership, we say thank you, Arcelor Mittal, that has held 4 peaceful presidential elections and transfer of power. It is now time that our new and revised agreement reflects this progress and the rightful aspiration of our people. We respectfully urge that the current and future framework of mining operations give full effect to the Liberia's labor and mining laws, particularly those that give preference to qualified Liberians over foreign hires. We also believe that the time has come for local authorities and affected communities to have a seat at the table to win the review and extension of the MTA. The revenue sharing law of the Local Government Act have laid a foundation for a more decentralized and inclusive government model. Your Excellency, we commend your bold step when it comes to deconcentration and when it comes to revenue sharing. Let us therefore apply a bottom-up approach in shaping the mineral agreement, where local realities and aspirations are fully integrated into national decisions which empower our county administration. The superintendent superintends all financial aspects of the county and leads the president development agenda in every county, and that is a law. We strongly call on AML to support your development agenda by abiding by our public financial management laws in the Local Government Act of 2018, which provides that the head of county manages all public finances and executes the development agenda of His Excellency, our President. No concession has the right to do so in any form using public monies as was done during the WIA-led government. As corporations and as expand and production intensifies, so too shall the benefit of host communities. We therefore strongly recommend an increase in the corporate social responsibility, Your Excellency. This increase should correspond with the scale of operation and directly support improved infrastructures, development, healthcare, job creations, and economic empowerment to our citizens. Your Excellency, as you were coming, I know you saw the youth along the way. To our young people, this plant is a doorway to opportunity. But door must always be walked through with preparation. Let us commit to learning the skills and acquiring the discipline and demonstrating the maturity required to earn and keep the jobs that are expanding. Protests or violent protests do not solve our problems. Dialogues, skills, and strategies do. Your Excellency, many of the young people you saw raising placard have some genuine concerns. Their concern is not about you. They are our supporters. But we have guaranteed them that we are going to sit at the table with our legislative caucuses and sit with AML, who has shown good faith under the CEO, Mittal, to work with these concerns, and we trust that he will do just so. Most of the young people here have aspirations, but we can tell you that under the Boakai-led government, governance is not a distant thing of the past. We are experiencing it. It is happening. This government is in the interest of the Liberian people, and AML has committed to sitting with us and addressing the plight of young people. We will work with the youth to ensure that their concerns are met. Today's commissioning is more than just the start of a machine. It is a symbol of relationship, partnership that will move for deeper collaboration, transparency, and mutual respect. Let this be the dawn of a new and shared era in our industrial history. To Arcelor Mittal, the government of Liberia, the people of Nimba, I just want to congratulate you on this important milestone. Thank you, Your Excellency. You're most welcome to Nimba. We love you. God bless you, and God prosper the Republic of Liberia.
That's the Superintendent of Nimba County.
As we move forward into our program, as we're here today to inaugurate history, not just our concentrator, we now have the honor to call on our Executive Chairman of Arcelor Mittal Group, Mr. Lakshmi Mittal, for special remarks. Please put your hands together for him.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome here for inauguration of our concentrator. First of all, I'm sorry for delays because President has been so busy all along the way from Monrovia to our mines. Finally, he came and we had a good discussion on our project. We presented him our business plan. Since he will not have time to visit the whole mine, which could take a couple of hours, we have decided to show him through the video. And we showed him the video of the progress of the project. I also welcome President Kunga, Vice President Kunga, and the other members of the Senate and Congress and all the diplomats and all my workmen employees who are in the back. So first of all, let me begin with saying congratulations to everyone, including President and Vice President and his team. Congratulations to my employees, my colleagues who are in the back of the next marquee for bringing to this situation when President is here to inaugurate Arcelor Mittal Liberia's concentration plant. Today is just the beginning of this major project and major journey. I remember when I visited first time in 2005, and since now you can see in 20 years this country has changed. When I came in 2005, there was hardly any electricity in the town. And now you see the electricity, you see the roads, you see the comfort, you see the progress, and you see our project. We are spending about $3 billion. We are creating 10,000 direct jobs. Indirectly, President remarked that it could be 200,000 people are supported by our projects. So it's a great achievement by Arcelor Mittal Liberia, and it shows the confidence and trust we have in this country. And this is very important. We could not have spent $3 billion if we did not have the confidence and trust in the country and the people of Liberia. I know that a lot of people have made commitments, but no one has invested as much as Arcelor Mittal has invested. And I have seen, I've known President Boakai when he was the Vice President under President Sirleaf. And I have always admired him, and even after he left the office, I sent him a letter where I felt that he has a great future to serve this country, and I see that here he is sitting here as our president. So congratulations to Mr. Boakai. I have also liked his lot of programs, like arrest program. He always discussed with me about community. So all these messages we have taken very seriously, and we are continuing to invest in community, in the school, in the vocational training, including the completing the work of Ganta Yekepa roads. When we were driving, we saw the work being done. Today, President will see one of the first phase of the project, that is crushing and screening. But there are a lot of projects, a lot of buildings are there. He will not be able to see, but at least he will have a sense that how important is this investment for the country. Second, before I conclude my remarks, I'd like to congratulate President Boakai to become the non-permanent member of United Security Council. It was unbelievable, but because of your leadership, President Boakai, you have gained this appreciation, and you have gained the seat in United Nations Security Council. So I wish you all the best, and we need your support, we need support of your government, and I look forward to be spending more time with you. Thank you very much, and congratulations to everyone.
As the Chief Executive Officer of Arcelor Mittal, Mr. Mittal. To the podium is the Chief of Protocol.
Mr. Vice President, Mr. Speaker, Madam President pro tempore of the Liberian Senate, Mr. Chairman, and members of the Legislative Caucus of Nimba County, other members of the National Legislature, members of the President's Cabinet, members of the Diplomatic Corps, and other development partners, Mr. Lakshmi Mittal, Executive Chairman of Arcelor Mittal, Mr. Chief Executive Officer and staff of Arcelor Mittal, traditional leaders, former officials of government, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. On this illustrious occasion of the dedication of the Concentrator of Arcelor Mittal, it is my pleasing duty at this time to present to you His Excellency Joseph Newman Boakai Sr., President of the Republic of Liberia, who will make remarks on this occasion. Mr. President.
Good afternoon. Please have your seats. Mr. Vice President, Speaker, Pro Tem, members of the Legislature, Cabinet Ministers, the man who has invited us here, Lakshmi, thank you. And members of the Diplomatic Corps, the people of Nimba County, the blessed people of Nimba County, members of the folk media, and a lot of our hard workers here who are giving their time. I want to thank you all. I had decided that I would not come to Nimba until on a special occasion. But Lakshmi, you got me here. So I'm not here to Nimba, I came to you. Because I will pay a visit. Because I've always learned that Yago Nimba, Yasi. That's right. This is a very joyous occasion. The fact that someone can demonstrate confidence 5 years to 25 years for such an investment, we want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to our people who have received and accepted the investment and they are giving their time. As I sit, I start thinking many years after that, what will be the story? What will show that there was such an investment here? Thank you very much to the superintendent for laying it out, because what we believe in this country that such an investment, including other investment, should reflect on the people, because they have the story, their children should be able to say, this is what came out of what happened here. And that's a story that we have to learn today. Today we are here, we've done a lot of things. Now we're going to concentrate on the concentrator. We are going to launch something that will benefit this country, that will give the story of our country. And we want to thank in particular our members of the Diplomatic Corps for standing with us. Each and every one here means a lot to this project. From the technicians that accepted and reviewed the project, to the legislature that went along with the approval, to the project financier, and all of our people who are working there. This is something we should embrace. this is something that we should hold special, because this investment means a lot to many people. As I was saying, if you are employing 3,000 people in Africa, multiply that by 20, and the multiply effect. So we are very proud that we're here today to launch an investment that will touch the lives of our people, that we show product of Liberia, leaving the shores and going somewhere to achieve something. And we are here today to say to you, last man, thank you very much. Thanks to all of those people who form your board to make the decision, the people who are working there, the technicians. As we went around, we can see how much, not money, but skills, human skills that have been invested here. So we just want to say to all of you, thank you. Embrace the project. We can assure you that whatever comes out of here is for the benefit of this country and the younger generation that have come. We want to show you that these kind of things happen to people who are concerned about their country. We do not want any disruptions, as much as we will do our best to make sure that we hold to the agreement we signed, and that the benefit that should come down to the people will be done accordingly. So I want to say thank you again for being here. As we move on to the project, we have God's blessing upon it. Thank you very much.
That's the voice of His Excellency Joseph Yoma Boakai, President of the Republic of Liberia, with that strong and brief statement.
Before we go forward to the next stage of our program, which is probably the most important, or one of the most important parts, we want to say a very special thank you to our guests who have been here since this morning. Special recognition goes to our senators and representatives who came early this morning to be a part of this occasion. Can we put our hands together for them? To members of the diplomatic corps who are here, can we put our hands together for them? They were very patient with us. They have been here since this morning. To our very own elders and chiefs and community stakeholders, we want to say thank you for your patience. Thank you for being here with us today. To all of the AML staff who made this happen, from our CEO, CFO, and everybody else, we want to say thank you for today. Next, we're going to have the ribbon cutting and unveiling ceremony. So the concentrator plant is going to get into action right now, and that is going to be done by our president and Mr. Mittal. So we'll now call to the podium the protocol team of the executive mansion to coordinate and lead this process. Can we put our hands together, please? Okay, so he asked me to go ahead with it. So Mr. President, Mr. Vice President, the Senate Pro Tempore Honorable Speaker of the House, Mr. Mittal, and all other platform guests will have our President move forward first, followed by our VP, our Speaker, our Pro Tem, Cabinet Ministers, our Senate, members of the Senate and the House of Representatives will follow. Our Arcelor Mittal senior management team, our diplomatic corps, members of the diplomatic corps, please. Our superintendents from Bong, Nimba, and Grand Bassa counties. our chiefs and elders, our private sector stakeholders who are here, our union representatives, other present and former government officials, the concentrator is at work right now. See, the processing is about to begin. If you are watching us on LNTV page, you see how this concentrator is working. This concentrator is the presence of everybody. As the president is Excellency Joseph Boakai, Vice President Jeremiah Bankong, Speaker Richard Nangbekong, and several other government officials are all positioned right here. They are all positioned right here to see how this operation is going to take place. 99.9. It's ELBC Radio. We are coming to you live from Mount Tokade here in Yekepa, Nimba County. First ever modernized concentrator to be commissioned today by the government of Liberia in partnership, in collaboration with Arcelor Mittal. The president works with the dedication. He's walking up, and this is the main place of interaction. This is the main place. There he walks. He's walking alongside the head of this executive officer of Arcelor Mittal. Speaker Richard Nangbekong is right behind the vice president. And this area is so jam-packed, so jam-packed. This area is so jam-packed to capacity, thus preventing us from going too close to His Excellency to see how he's going to perform this along with the technicians of Arcelor Mittal. This is the outside broadcasting of the Liberia broadcasting system. We are here in Tokade, Mount Tokade. We are about to see the display of this concentrator. Has been commissioned by the president. Well, let's listen to a bass of the band. Daniel, you see,
the ribbon has been cut by His Excellency President Joseph Boakai, and the concentrator is about to perform. Where we stand, we cannot see the visible performance of the concentrator because of the crowd that is here. But this signifies the company's commitment in ensuring that Liberia is dignified with this latest commissioning of this concentrator.
Well, thank you so much again, Melvin. Like you rightly said, this has been commissioned now, and because of the security detail or the security protocol, we cannot go to where the president is now. But again, you listened to the president's message to Lakshmi Mittal and the Arcelor Mittal family for braving a storm. 20 years they have been here now. Immediately after the Civil War, they decided to come to Liberia and invest. And he himself, he said it. He said for them to brave a storm and also do this concentration plan, it was not an easy thing. And this alone signified their commitment to Liberia, that they will continue to be here. They want to do more business with Liberia. That's the reason they decided to do this. And as we are speaking now, the president, I think he has completed, visiting the area, inspecting it. He will be on his way back now. And he appreciated Arcelor Mittal for doing this. He said that this is a commitment. They look forward to doing more business with the company. The company too, despite of all of this investment, most of the commitment that they have on the paper with the government of Liberia, they should be able to live by it, to respect it, and ensure that it should be a win-win situation for both the country and also the company. And Lakshmi said that they have been very good friends. When the president at the time was serving as vice president, and even up to now, where he's serving as president now. And one thing too that he mentioned about where he congratulated the people of Liberia under the stewardship of His Excellency Joseph Yuman Boakai for Liberia to have getting that permanent seat on the UN Security Council. He congratulated the people of Liberia. He said if it was not the government commitment and also showing their resilience to the international community, they couldn't have gotten that seat. For Liberia to have gotten that seat, it shows that this government is a mature government and they are willing to work with them.
Yes, Daniel Gate, obviously, that speech delivered by the CEO of Arcelor Mittal to the government of President Joseph Boakai indicates the love that they have for Liberia. And we actually want, if we can have the three county superintendents, and we can have them, I'm talking about the three superintendents from Bong County, Howard Norris, and a few other persons, like the superintendent of Nimba and that of Grand Bassa. We will be very grateful to speak with them, to get one or two words from them. Yes, this is ELBC 99.9. We are coming to you from Tugade in Yekepa, Nimba County. This is the outside broadcast team. This facility, we want to speak with, to see if we can speak with few persons here. That would be very good for us.
Sure, yes, of course.
So we can talk to our sir, how you doing? Please welcome to ELBC microphone.
Thank you.
What's the name, sir?
My name is Vakus Kong.
Yes. Who are you here, please?
So I'm a representative of the workers Union, United Workers Union of Liberia. I represent the workers that work for AML.
And now, as you have seen the commissioning process of I want us to focus on the television, please. The national television is carrying us live across the world. So, as you have seen the commissioning of this processing or concentrator here by His Excellency Joseph Yuman Boakai, what does it mean for you as an executive of the United Workers Union of Liberia?
I think this is a great investment because that's huge. It's going to add additional value both to the expos, iron ore expos. Liberia is going to be ranked among countries with a high value ore. The concentrator going to add that value to the iron ore, but investment is one thing, and also the investment being seen into the life of the workers is another thing. So for a worker union like ours, presently we have only collective bargaining negotiations, so we expect to see that same return on the life of those who represent it. What that means is that EMA is pumping billions of dollars into this concentrator. The only way to get the return on the investment, unless our member work, sometimes they sweat, sometimes they blood, sometimes they have industrial accident that cost them their life. So we'll be looking forward to seeing those later benefits going to workers. So a collective bargaining negotiation poses a very unique opportunity so that the management can be able to reach out to those who work for her. Because the concentrator will not run itself. There are workers who are going to run the concentrator.
Obviously.
So if your investment is here, then of course you must also have the workers at heart to be able to give them what they deserve.
Say your name again, sir?
My name is Vakus Whitman-Kun, and I'm the Director for Workers' Education at the United Workers Union of Liberia.
Thank you. We have another sir here. Sir, we want to say welcome. Welcome to ELBC Radio. What's your name, sir?
My name is Abraham B.Z. Conley.
Who are you?
Well, I work with the National Bureau of Concession, the agency responsible for monitoring of compliance of the concession companies in Liberia.
All right, you graced this occasion today. What does it mean for the concession bureau?
Well, not just for the concession bureau. What it means for Liberia is a new day where we go to value addition. You know, in time past, we were just taking the minerals out of the country, but for now, we are going to a place where it's going to be refined in Liberia, and very soon we look to production site in this country. So this is the beginning of a great thing for this nation.
You also heard a commitment, words coming from the superintendent for the involvement of the young people of Nimba, not just Nimba, the benefiting counties.
Yes, that is the thing. This morning, as I woke up thinking about this program, I was sharing with my colleagues that there is a need for a tripartite arrangement every time there is a concession to be entered into. The government, the community people who are the owners of the communities, and the concession companies. In this way, there's going to be a trickle-down effect as benefits accrued from those concessions will come to the people who are the owners of the land. And so when Superintendent Gono talked about the involvement of young people and their benefit, I thought that was very splendid. I even walked up to her and congratulated her on that statement.
Thank you, sir. You say your name again?
My name is Abraham Conley.
Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's speak quickly with the Labor Minister of the Republic of Liberia, Councillor Kopokura, a proud son of Nimba County. Good afternoon, Councillor.
Good afternoon. Thanks for having me.
You are here today gracing this occasion. How do you feel?
Look, this is a good news, not only for Nimba, but for Liberia. This is a huge investment for a single company to invest more than $3 billion in your county or in Liberia at this time. They show the confidence that these concessions or those who own the concession have in the government of Liberia, and I think we need to encourage them, protect them in any way. The people of this country, we have to take some form of ownership and give the people whatever support they need to make their state and their investment here safe.
You from the Labor Ministry, you head the Labor Ministry. How do you intend to put on the livelihood of citizens, of your citizens that will be working with Arcelor Mittal?
Well, look, if you notice, we were here last year. We started encouraging the management and some of their subcontractors to make sure that they give priority to Liberian employment. Okay? The only way you should bring people in, except people with some specialized skills. Otherwise, you have to keep more Liberians deployed in these concession areas. Especially, like I said at the time, there are different subcontractors. For the encouragement around the town Liberian employment. The president is very concerned about that. There's this background that we can launch on the 2nd of this month of what we call an audit of all labor work permits that are in possession of foreigner is now working with different concession. The reason for that is the possible that they apply for through the Ministry of Labor and say, I'm an technical engineer. And if I was coming that the first thing is not doing engineering job, but rather say that I want that or something like that so that I can do, we will work, we will be working on kind of work campaign. That's what we launched, and we will be coming here. We have not reached a better stage, but we'll be here in the next maybe a month and now we'll be here.
Thank you so much, Councillor.
Thank you very much for having me.
Minister of Labour, Councillor Kofod Victoria. We have the superintendent of Lima County, Madam Paul. They have they did a very, very powerful speech. And you know, now you got this commission of this.
It's not us, it's hope. And hope that this will reflect on the message of our people. It's a huge investment. We celebrate the investment because now the ISC, they have a strong faith. It gives us room to negotiate. So that inspires
your pieces of advice to the citizens, especially the young people who are not
to focus on advancing themselves. So work diligently. And at the end of the day, this is the last hearing. Our government will continue to push for it. Push for the affected community. But at the end of the day, so in 20 years, this is hope. And we celebrate this. This is not just a facility, but this is partnership that we will work on. I believe that it is with the negotiation that this government will do that our people will benefit.
Madam Superintendent, thank you so much. Any further recommendation to the government or President Joseph Boakai before we leave you?
Well, I just want to say thank you to His Excellency, our President, President Boakai. Honor him, so many good things are happening, not just in Nima or through the county. And I just want him to know that we are committed. We are going to work with the Nima Legislative Caucus and assure the caucuses of other concession counties. We're going to work with our citizens to ensure that this time the MTA reflects the hope, the aspiration, and the changed in lives of our citizens because they deserve better. Like I said, we are no longer just a post-war country. We are a country that is moving, that is steady when it comes to democracy. Therefore, the livelihood of our people must reflect the kind of investment that is here.
Thank you, Madam Superintendent. Well, we have the Bon County Superintendent here, Madam Hawa Lolia Norris. She's right here with us. And Madam Superintendent, good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon. It's a pleasure being with you.
You left from Bon County to attend this program. Why you attach so much importance to this?
Oh, I'm also part of Mittal because they use our railroad. And so we were invited because we are part of them. We also get social development fund from them.
Okay. Now, what is the message? What is your message you're carrying back to the people of Bon County?
From this, what I have seen is that we have decided as 3 superintendents that the people will see the value of money. And whatsoever Mittal will give them, we are going to speak for them, we are going to talk for them, we are going to make sure that there will be no more business as usual. We are looking forward to a good and cordial relationship with Mittal for whatsoever they have, especially when it comes to the social benefits.
And are your citizens are happy with the level of work Arcelor Mittal is doing in Liberia?
Well, to a larger extent, but for the past government, I mean, there was some lapses, but we are working on it. And we are working on it seriously so that it can be, because we have a lot of unfinished projects that have not been paid by Mittal. And we're looking.
And what are some of those projects?
The projects are like clinics, schools, town halls, and they are working on it.
In Bon County?
In Bon County, in District Number 1 to be specific.
Okay, that's in the Tukbapli or the Kokoya Boys and N?
Yes.
Okay, so what are your recommendations now to the President Joseph Yuma Boakai and the government?
We want to tell our president thank you very much for being so steadfast, for his support towards the development of the country. I even ask the citizens that they continue to support Honorable Joseph Boakai because he means well for this country, and we are going to go forward, especially from the bottom to top approach.
Thank you so much, Madam Superintendent. Any final message?
Well, we are looking forward to a good partnership with Meta Steel or Arcelor Mittal, and we're looking forward to work for our people so that they can get a value of money.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
She's the Superintendent of Bon County, Madam Hawa Lolia Norris. She's our superintendent, one of our superintendents in the Republic of Liberia. And we spoke with two of them. Unfortunately, we didn't see the Grand Bassa Superintendent to have spoken with her. But again, I think Anthony, on a general scale, this was a lot of commendations from all Liberians, and we should be clapping our hands as a country, and we should be clapping our hands as a nation, as a people, owing to the fact that we just won the non-permanent seat at the United Nations Security Council. And we have commissioned another very much expensive concentrator here, and the president has commissioned this concentrator and is now in full swing, ready to do the people's job, ready to bring development to Liberia. And you've been covering most of the activities of Arcelor Mittal. What do you have to say about today's event?
Well, like you already said it, this is an investment that will obviously boost Liberia's stance on the international scene. Like you did mention, the recent election of Liberia on the UN Security Council, which was obviously a huge boost on the diplomatic scene for our country. And then with an investment of $1 billion plus in in the iron ore sector, in the mining sector, and it will obviously put Liberia up there on the international iron ore market. I mean, this is an investment that involves three vital counties to Liberia, and so it's obvious, I mean, that it will obviously contribute to the country's economy, it will obviously contribute to the country's GDP, and President Boakai made it clear. I mean, you heard it from him when he made his statement, obviously.
Anthony, before we wrap up, any final message to the people of Liberia, precisely the young people?
Yeah, I think Liberians should embrace this opportunity. I think young Liberians should embrace this. Come to think of it, Arcelor Mittal is obviously an employment opportunity for the fact that they have, enlarged their scale, of processing up to 20 million tons. I mean, it means there is a need for an increment in workforce. And so this will only take young people who are ready, for the job market. And so I can obviously say Liberians should now think of empowering themselves. Young people should empower themselves. Even the very Arcelor Mittal itself is contributing to empowering young people, sending young Liberians to school. And so capacity building is key. I mean, we Liberians ourselves have to be the ones to occupy these jobs, these positions. So it requires us acquiring the necessary skill to be able to grab the opportunity that is right before us. So, I mean, basically that's the only message, but it doesn't have to be opinionated necessarily. But, I mean, the path is there. It's clear. This is a job opportunity. This is an opening for job opportunities for Liberians. And I think young people should embrace it. Trust me.
Thank you, Anthony Williams of our team. And finally, we wrap up with our Upper Nimba County correspondent, Daniel Katia. Daniel, you follow the occasion today. What are your resounding messages out there to the people of Liberia?
Well, thank you so much, Melvin, and thanks to the team for the splendid job. It has actually been nice partnering with you guys. But again, like almost every one of you have said it, this is a job creation for Liberians because it's clear on the book that at a certain point in time when the company leave from one stage to another now, there are some positions, especially managerial positions, that should be given to a qualified Liberian, not just a Liberian, but a qualified Liberian. And again, at a certain point in time, there are certain positions too that should be given to Nigerians who are qualified. So like Anthony said, it's just, a clearing call now to we young people of Liberia and Nimba County that this is an opportunity now. The way path is there. It's very clear. We should prepare ourselves now that maybe just 2-3 years from now, we should see a Liberian taking over as either general manager, like we have a Liberian who is serving as a man manager, one Jala Sama who is serving as a man manager. So these are some of the things that we are looking forward. And even with this concentration plan, we are looking at Liberians to be operating it, like the environmental area, the railway. These are areas now that we are looking for Liberians who are prepared to take over these things. And it was very clear. The superintendent said it, especially the superintendent of Nema County. She said it. Not all of the time we have to be protesting. The young people, they have the energy. Let them use the energy and go to school. And then we should sometimes use these energies to sit on, sit on a round table and have a dialogue instead of all of the time holding placards in our hand. We are no longer now, a country. We have graduated from war stage. We have gone to another stage, having 4 successful elections now, especially presidential elections. These are things that signify to the world out there that Liberia is prepared now in Manchu.
Thank you. He's our Upper Nema County correspondent, Daniel Gate. Well, Anthony, on behalf of the team, Aisen Yuba, our chauffeur, talking about Kume, Joseph Johnson, James O. Williams, who has been heading this team and he's still heading this team until we return to Monrovia. And all of our team members, Usher and the rest of the guys, those in Painesville, we want to say congratulations to you for covering this event, for relaying from us here from together, from Mount Together in Nema County. It was actually wonderful and it was rewarding. I think we can now safely say things are on course and Liberia stands to benefit more.
Sure, I mean, it's a whole long list of our teammates who made this a success. Imagine Aaron, Amos is on camera. So, I mean, obviously, Mr. James William, who is the head of the team, was also on camera, you wouldn't believe. And so there are a lot of work that have gone into this. There are folks on base, technician, Madame Mosu leaving her team, our folks from New Media rebranding. And so there are lots of effort that have gone into today's broadcast. So yes, the Director General, Mr. Eugene Lamy Fagon, was on the phone making sure that this came true today. So yes, for those who followed, I mean, those who watched us on social media, those who watched us in their homes on their television set, we'd like to say thanks for following. And we can call this a quick now. Bye-bye for now. My name is Anthony Williams.
And my name is Melvin Stewart. And remember, we had a very wonderful meal here today. All right, have a good day.